Hi, I'm Lachlan.
And I'm Dee.
And this is our video on how Tourism Victoria used social media to deliver value in its remote-controlled tourist campaign. The remote-controlled tourist campaign was initiated by Tourism Victoria on October the 9th, 2013. Visitors to the Remote Controlled Tourists website not only had the opportunity to explore the streets of Melbourne visually, but interact with the tourists through a variety of social media platforms including Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. Potential tourists with access to these social platforms are able to place action requests with their visiting counterparts, providing users with the opportunity to go to Melbourne before they actually go to Melbourne. This campaign provided could-be tourists with both emotional and epistemic value, which Newman, Gross and Sheth believe are pivotal in driving consumer choice. Emotional value refers to the perceived utility acquired from a stimulus due to the ability of that stimulus to perpetuate feelings of affective states such as excitement or passion. As potential tourists track their on-the-ground counterparts, they are taken on an emotional journey as they envision themselves exploring the streets of Melbourne and partaking in its vibrant atmosphere.
Epistemic value is the perceived utility resulting from an alternative's ability to arouse curiosity, provide novelty, or satisfy one's desire for knowledge. The publicity for the campaign delivered this in spades. The unique experience offered is best reflected in the 321 check-ins made by the virtual tourists all around Melbourne, with user requests including the following. By linking the campaign to numerous social platforms, Tourism Victoria managed to enter the social sphere of 81 different countries who were responsible for over 8,700 user requests.
So we all know that Facebook allows us to like and follow our interests. In fact, it even lets us connect with our friends and colleagues. But how does this assist the remote-controlled tourist's value proposition? By liking the Tourism Victoria page on Facebook, updates on the remote-controlled tourists will automatically appear in the user's newsfeed. This saves people time as they are no longer required to actively search the campaign. Instead, it is integrated into their everyday digital lives. Twitter is a microblogging platform which allows immediate interaction between a brand and its followers. This interaction was pivotal to the success of Tourism Victoria's campaign, as Twitter was the only social media platform used with the sole purpose of facilitating communication between aspiring tourists and their on-the-ground counterparts. These interactions were based around action requests, allowing Tourism Victoria to utilise its campaign followers in order to co-create value for viewers worldwide. Aside from engagement, the key value provided by Twitter was the ability for users to influence the remote-controlled tourists and increase the chance that their desired destinations will be visited. By providing users with a purely image-based experience, Instagram is able to directly benefit them by providing both emotional and epistemic value. This is achieved by presenting prospective tourists with the stimulus needed to capture their minds and transport them to their dream destination. By combining multiple social media platforms, we have seen that Tourism Victoria was not only able to engage its audience, but make them key contributors to their campaign's value proposition. Moreover, the social networks used delivered both emotional and epistemic value, which are key in driving the consumer decision-making process. As a result of this, Tourism Victoria experienced an 11.2% increase in international visitors to Melbourne between 2013 and 2014. This indicates that not only was the campaign successful in generating interest and engagement, but that value derived by the social media platforms was able to drive the decision-making process and persuade people to visit Melbourne.